everybody, this is Salvi here with the VTuber news coming right up for you. Before that, of course, smash that subscribe button, hit that bell, and the like button as well, and let's get right into it. There is a strange type of situation that is happening with Ironmouse here, as Ironmouse is a female American VTuber from Puerto Rico, and she is someone with common variable immunodeficiency, and she also helps a agency, of course, three-letter word foundation, that is the Immune Deficiency Foundation, but it unfortunately does have the three letters that a lot of people don't like, IDF. You guys have gotten on me for using that as the shorthand for it. It technically is true, but the IDF also is the Israeli Defense Forces, and that's the one that people don't like. Well, that is one of the reasons, the reason why I mention all this, is that this is one of the reasons that this is happening here. This was, someone, a VTuber who's actually doing like racing, like actual car racing, saying that they won 2 races starting last, when they started last. Says aren't the VTubers who do work that's for the federal government? Yeah, Ironmouse, but it's for Israel, not the US. Get some new jokes, bruh. And this is going on for, you know, this one here, where she is Midnight Hurricane, is actually doing some, in this case, it looks like MX5 type racing. And they are actually going through. They won 2 races. Yeah, they're all MX5, it looks like. So they end up winning 2 races after starting at last place. So that's awesome. That's awesome to see. And then yeah, through this we did get these people, but let's see what people say down here. Instance isn't genuine hate. It's because the charity she supports is the Immune Deficiency Foundation with the IDF. You guys have gotten very angry at me for saying that myself. Honestly, find it funny and stupid of people who try to cancel Connor or on Twitter for supporting the IDF because it's supporting genocide when the IDF was raising money for was the Immune Deficiency Foundation. People heard one 3-letter acronym and didn't bother to investigate any further. The same thing happened here. I mean, the thing is, unfortunately, the defense forces have kind of made it, at least in the West, have made it very much a negative connotation to using that 3-letter acronym, period. So that in and of itself is a problem. It shouldn't be such a big problem, but you know, when politics get involved and personal politics and things like that, that's when it becomes an issue. A reportedly researched article that got Connor confused, different Connor that was raising money for the Israeli military at the same time that Sea-Dog was raising money for the Immune Deficiency Foundation. It's definitely because she didn't like Rakai and Ray way back. She was also on a song with People No Money. Over here, Ironmouse needs to hear the first one, Random Ironmouse Stray. Over here, yeah, they really do. I was just scrolling and came across this. So some people really do dislike her. There are people who are going to dislike you no matter what. You could be the kindest individual out there in general, the kindest one, and they will still dislike you. So yes, even though in this case it wasn't genuine hate, there are moments when there are genuine hate going out there, and I do not put it past the situation where there could actually be some people sending genuine hate because of those 3-letter words, the 3-letter acronym. Is it because she's Puerto Rican? Is it because she's sick? Is it because she's disabled? Anyone? Why hers? Is it just I hate her because my random VTuber doesn't like her or something? Successful and quite literally the only reason some people need. General hate against VTubers is mainly directed at the most popular ones. Very true. Also, remember, there are people who want to find any reason who say that they hate her because she is making it up. She's doing it for sympathy points. She is not as sick as she makes it out to be. They don't know, but they're putting it out there like that because they just genuinely don't like her. I mean, like, even before she became super popular, if I remember, she was just a random mouse girl and everything. Apparently, people hated her before then. Like with her, is it because she's a popular woman of color? Because I've seen people take how people treat minority viewers. It's because she's popular and she's a minority. Some people think her voice persona is annoying. Also, she's been involved in drama before. People hold grudges. Also, people think that her voice is fake. I have heard about that as well. A lot of people are just miserable, poor effers who are incapable of being happy for anyone doing better than they are, or even just being able to be happy and not stressed out, perennially sarcastic a-holes. It's crabs in a bucket mentality. You're not struggling as much as I am now, so I will effing hate you, slander you, and hope you fail. And so I'm not sure if 4chan is relevant source or the schizomaxing, but apparently some parasocials believe that she had and has a daughter, etc. That's also another thing that has not been proved. Allegedly she has. I've seen the proof of the allegations. I really can't tell you. It could be because, you know, people mentioned, I think she did mention daughter once, but people mention daughters like, you know, she's my daughter, as in like a VTuber friend who is a daughter, or a person they see as a daughter if they're older, or a person they're trying to mentor that they see as a daughter if they're older than the person, that type of thing. Or even like sometimes you could see nephews, nieces, etc. like a daughter, that type of thing. So I'm leaning more towards that, and people took it out of, you know, people just took it the way that they wanted to, out of context. But even if she did, let's just say she did, that's no reason to hate her. It's just she's living her life. And see how this confusion happened. You're very to see Ironmouse raising money for the IDF and literally never took a look into it, because it's very stupid when you're gonna assume it's the Israeli one because it's more well known in general. I've thought this for years. I get why I won't change their branding, but like WWE versus WWF, they aren't going to win against the IDF in a trademark lawsuit, and the sooner they make the change, the better, because people are very dumb, and it's a lot easier to say I'm donating money to a new acronym than to say I'm donating to the IDF, not that one, the full name of the org. Yeah, I've had to do it sometimes where I'm like, she's a part of the IDF, not that one. She supports the IDF, not that one. Everyone worked for Israel because apparently everyone in the world works for them, and it's an overused joke. You can remove Ironmouse from that sentence and it would be equally true. So yeah, it's just people being dumb, honestly, unfortunately. And I do hate it. You guys let me know what you think down below. Ooh, subliminal messaging. Follow the squirrel. Subscribe to the squirrel. This is not a psyop. This is just me being a dumbass. Ooh, subscribe. ChuriRuby is a VTuber who recently, you know, I believe she did have a surgery. She was recovering and doing that kind of stuff. Now we're talking about something else that had a stream cancellation recently. They are having their upcoming 2.0. That is going to be something that's going to be happening. But there's other issues that are popping up. And they are going to have to cancel a couple of streams and do a little bit of a shortening, like it's canceled for now. Due to severe data corruption and file issues, my main Live 2D model project has been corrupted and is no longer usable. Yesterday, while preparing to create a backup, I discovered that the project could no longer be open and was instead met with multiple error messages. Since then, I tried everything I possibly could to recover it, repairing the file, restoring older versions, searching backups, and trying every solution I could find. Fortunately, nothing has worked. Months of work, countless hours of effort, so much love poured into it, and my own money invested into making this debut something truly special have all been lost. From what it seems like, she did her own rigging, she did her own work on this. It wasn't, because usually, you know, you can get a file from the person who rigged your model, etc. Please know that nobody's more disappointed than I am. I love streaming and being able to be a VTuber more than anything, and I wanted this debut to be something unforgettable. I created an entire ARG that was meant to slowly reveal the debut date through a lore trailer with everything leading up to July 29th. I had a brand new Live 2D model, 3D model. I couldn't wait to show you all, and so many surprises planned. Now, because of this corruption, it's all gone. How things will proceed from here on is something I need to think about. Thanks, I'm so heartbroken over losing months of work that I can't look at the concept the same way anymore. Cyberchurity and Phasmochurity meant the world to me, but all I see when I look at them is failure of a project. And that is, it's good for her. She should probably take a hiatus, which I think is what she's going to be doing. It is very unfortunate. Recently, we had Yomi Quinley had the same situation with one of her models, with a lot of her models, a lot of her work. As she says here, I taking a massive blow. I'm sorry about that. Just when you're getting through some of the toughest hurdles, this happened. You're strong, no doubt. Put your lowest feeling yet. It's valid, okay. Take time you need. She knows from personal experience. Yomi Quinley, she knows from personal experience. This has happened to her, where she lost months of work and she had to rebuild everything. She definitely can commiserate with that. She's going to be taking a short hiatus. Absolutely understandable. It says, to match the project in 9 months of work. Need a little time to sort out my thoughts and figure out how I want to move forward. Taking the week off from streaming. I'll be also spending the rest of this month working hard behind the scenes, which means I'll be a little bit less available. Mostly be focusing on myself and mental health and what's next. Probably won't be replying to DMs as much. So yeah, she's not quitting. She's not just, this isn't a hiatus where she'll never return. This is her, she took a hard hit. She took a very hard hit. And she needs to be able to move forward. And she wants to move forward, which is very, very smart of her to take this time. She loves VTubing. She loves her community. So I just want to give you guys a full rundown of what's happening there. Arcadia VT has a big announcement for her and her community. She says key to your heart. She is a VTuber here. She says, after more than 3 years of VTubing, the time has come for me to announce my graduation. It wasn't an easy decision, but I made a lot of thought and gratitude with everything this journey has given me. Looking back, we raised over $2,000 for the National Breast Cancer Foundation, proving just how much good this community can do when it's come together for a cause. Also had the honor of spending over a year's part of Demipact, the experience that I will treasure. I guess that was a VTuber group, helping find my partner, my person, Hado and VT. Over the years, we've shared more than 550 hours of streams filled with laughter, chaotic moments, unforgivable memories, hardships, and friendships. Whatever, and you know, there's always ups and downs. Always ups and downs. I'll treasure every stream, every message, every lurk, every raid, every moment of support has meant more to me than I can fully express. Whether you're here from the beginning or just joined somewhere along the way, you made everything worth it. From the bottom of my heart, thank you for an amazing 3 years. Currently, there's no intentions to do a final stream, although you were all owed a proper goodbye. With all my love and gratitude, Keybearer Arcadia. Take a look down here. When it happened, I did write about it. I did put something out here. Wish you the best in the next phase of your journey. All the best to you, and I'm glad you found your partner. You will be missed. So a lot of people, so great to have met you, and all the best in the next journey. Thank you for everything, Arca. I wish you'd tune in more often, but I've enjoyed every second of your streams. Wishing you all the best on whatever you do next. Take care of yourself. I hope to see you around again someday. And that is the main feeling, is that it is sad. It's always sad to see someone go. Hopefully it is for a positive reason. Hopefully it's positive things in the future. That's what we can all hope, of course. And I do wish them the best, as I mentioned in that part that I put there, that message that I put there. I do wish them the best in the future. GoldBulllet has recently had their horse thing. It was in about a week ago or so, a little bit less than that. I did miss it because of, you know, all these other things that did overshadow it, but I do want to talk about it now because GoldBulllet is a male English language VTuber with Holostars English, and they did something called Horse Let the Races Begin. So this is something that they wanted to do, something that they themselves did, and we're talking here. Let's take a look at things starting here. Oh, this is a new form, I believe, if I'm not mistaken.
National anthem. Yeah. Go, man, finished. Okay, okay, I gotta go home, I'm hungry.
Thank you so much, Big Bubby, for of course taking the big stage and providing us the national anthem. Let's once again hear another round of applause for Big Bubby, everybody. Come on, let's hear it.
Okay,
Is he finally going to drop an original song? Gentlemen.
Go, man, finished.
No, there was no actual national anthem.
Now.
The races? Oh God. I think Chad has to do something to make the races go a little bit harder, but it's hilarious. This is what they made. This is what they did. The winner is Shinri. Leon was defeated. Was the first one to be defeated. They go on to the next one. A 10-second delay. Oh no! What happened there? Poor 10-second delay. Oof. But Gerard still won. Next one, Kirby and Horuse. And Horuse is the one who won here. The next one. One of them is a moose and a duck. Oh, well, it's not creative. He's just confused. What happened to the mooses? Again. Oof. Gavis won. Gavis and Haka. There we go. All these things. Reset timer, I'm still angry. Yeah, little things coming through here where they're still angry. Haka won. All these other little moments, it's great. It's great. A lot of creativity here came from the future. And now he has all those delays. Now let's see who wins everything. Who wins it all? Oh, a 3-way race at the end. Interesting. Uh-oh.
Oh my God, I have to go back inside.
I forgot the stove was on. The person who won was Gavis Goose. Gavis Goose is the champion.
To the lovely horses and Gavis Goose taking for the fact that I had to, jump one ship and hop into the next and find a brand new nest and everything like that. Gubby would have had a more splendiferous kind of like reveal. but sadly I could not meet, the deadlines for giving you that. So the best thing I could do is, of course, just give you as it is. This is Gubby. Little scrunchies well. For whatever reason. I guess that's my man Gubby. I'm gonna make my Sunnas fight good, because that's exactly what they're designed for.
So there you go. Had lots of fun. That's what's important. And I did want to cover it because I know Holostars don't get enough coverage, but I do try to cover them as much as I can. After her Drawn to Dawn and then recently Serendipity, we have another big concert for Kiara that Kiara is a part of. We have her being a female English-speaking VTuber, English and Japanese-speaking VTuber, with Hololive EN Myth. And we have her mentioning the announcements here of Tokoyami Toa and Vestia Zeta being a part of the things going on here for her birthday live, which just happened recently. It did happen on the 6th. We also have Korone and Pecora and Amelia Watson. If you remember correctly, Amelia Watson is an affiliate, so she can be invited to these things. She can step back into the suit, so to speak, and go and do the concert. And we have here Isaki Ryona, Kogane Nico, Mizumiya Su, Rindo Chihaya, and Kikiara Vivi as well. Don't miss the performance. We also have here, we have the Justice Generation, as well as here, Kobo Kaneru and Pavole Rene. We have Abe and the girls from JP. In this case, it is Aki Rosenthal, Momosuzu Nene, and Hakui Koyuri. And finally, as I mentioned before, originally, Tokoyami Toa and Vestia Zeta. Let's take a look at everything happening here. Morning Musume, all the other ones here, just having fun, and let's get to the actual concert part of it. And of course, I am going to be going through as quickly as I can, but with me and these things, quickly isn't necessarily very quick. So we're gonna see how long it takes. Let's go. That's Toa and Zeta. So I wanted to get to that part. Of course, with you have Aki Rosenthal being part of this type of song, and there you have, of course, Koyori and Momosuzu Nene as well. Next one here is with the girls from Device. All doing the dances, that's awesome. Awesome, that's a good, big song there for all of them. Yay! All the Flow Glow girls, yes.
It's like I'm a member of Flow Glow. Yeah. いや、めっちゃ嬉しいです。こんなに大人数で、踊れて。Oh,
there you go. The hips. They're having fun. And that's Korone and Pecora. As well as Amelia Watson. She's coming through. She returned for this big moment. I love that myth that she was able to get her back together. Amazing to see. That's awesome. That is another song. Nice. Let's hear her sing a little bit, though. there you go. That was her little portion there that she was singing. And now we have Kobo and Reine. This looks like it's gonna be fun. Nice. Gonna be a lot of good choreography. Very nice. That's the part I want to get to. So it's a lot together here. That is cute. All right, continuing on.
Okay, I have also prepared a little game for us. Song, which is Seno Session Skydive!
Ooh, I love it. They're all like little idol groups to put in on one. This is amazing. I love that they did this for her as well. Almost every single Hololive girl has gotten something like this for their birthday, where they have a stage, a moving stage. That was from Inazuma 11 as well. And here we go. This one is different. The other one was from Inazuma 11. That's why they were dressed the way that they were, I believe.
Kiara birthday merchandise.
And there you go. Her birthday merchandise, as I always like to show. A lot of wonderful things here. And some fun moments there for everybody. And the big surprise for me was seeing Amelia Watson there. That is an amazing surprise for anybody who was missing her. Remember, she is affiliated, so this is something that can be done. And again, my quote-unquote shorts ended up being less than 10 minutes at least. So there we go. The venue could have been better. The venue, it's always the venue. But here's the thing. Here's the thing. I will give them that it was the venue's fault and not Hololive's fault. That the security was the way that it was. That the line moved the way that it did. And it took them as long as it happened. And the mistakes that happened the way that they did. It was not Hololive's fault. But. Big old butts, and I cannot lie. Why the fuck do I don't know. I don't know what happens to my brain. I'm sorry. The big thing is, whenever you have a concert like that, the venue is not going to get blamed. You are going to get blamed. That is the unfortunate thing that happens when everyone, fans, etc., go to these things. The venue, the people are like, oh, well, you know, whatever. It's going to be Hololive because the Hololive name, brand, etc. is being put on that venue. So that's what people are going to be looking at, unfortunately. I wish it was better, but yeah. Thank you guys for watching as always, and of course take a look, and if you enjoy everything, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification icon, all those things that YouTube asks of you. Really do appreciate you. Have a wonderful day.